So, all right. So, why do people send stuff back? We've already kind of started talking about this, but we're going to dive into a little more detail on what causes returns, and a little bit of this is psychology. So, you have to think what makes you send stuff back. Like, why do you return items to Amazon? Why do you return items to a store? My most common thing is it doesn't fit. Maybe, right? This is if you order something online, if it's clothing, for example, or I just don't like it. I just don't want it. And in which case, I try to send it back in a sellable condition, right? But not everyone thinks that way because they think they're buying from Amazon when they're buying from FBA. So just keep that in mind when you're kind of processing this. So,
And also keep in mind that people don't, I mean, generally speaking, there's that 0.5% malicious, but generally speaking, people don't buy things with the intention of returning them. That's
right.
not fun for
Right.
them.
It's not like
They
I'm going to
buy it
return
because
this.
they want the item, right?
So it's all the same reasons people leave feedback. I mean, it's all the same shipping issues, overpayment, all the same things. Are the same reasons people leave feedback that's negative are the same reasons they return things. And hopefully most people just return stuff that they don't want instead of getting all worked up about it and possibly leaving negative feedback for something that doesn't really matter. Like, why go all the trouble of leaving negative feedback, right?
Right.
But customers change their minds. I mean, we all change our minds. I've returned stuff, well, not on a regular basis, but fairly regularly. And customers do have up to 30 days to return items to Amazon for a refund. And by the way, if someone calls into customer service for Amazon is almost always going to mark an item as defective when it really may not be, so that the customer gets free return shipping. Okay, so if you're wondering why are all these items that get returned to be marked as defective, that's why. It's a loophole. It lets the customer get a prepaid label and send it back as it was defective. So don't take it too personally. That's just kind of what happens, okay? So just remember, people change their minds all the time.